everybody. Welcome back to the Yellow Butterfly Podcast. I am your host, Denisha Smith, and alongside me,
Jocelyn.
Got Jocelyn.
And the price is right. Huh? The price is right.
Oh.
Jocelyn.
Come on down. $1. 99 cents.
Right.
So Jocelyn was with me the whole month of October. Now it's November, and she's still with me.
Yay!
Jocelyn has decided to stay.
Forever.
Forever.
Cardi. Forever. Yes.
Yay! So it's Denisha and Jocelyn.
Cleopatra coming at ya. Cleopatra coming at ya.
I'm glad you caught that.
Yeah, I know.
She's gonna leave me.
This is like, Denisha, you gotta face that way for the camera.
So Jocelyn is my new co-host, and we're gonna, make this thing work, rock it out. Got some exciting things coming up in the next couple months, so I'm just gonna leave it there. And So for the month of November, Jocelyn is going to be asking the questions. So all last month, normally I have a list of questions or a jar of questions, or pick out random stuff, just so we can keep the conversation
Authentic.
and just
Off the top. Straight from the dome.
off the top of the dome. Is that am I merging two things?
Yes. Freestyle
On
battle.
the top of the dome, straight from the dome,
Right.
on top of the head, whatever. So, Jocelyn, you have the questions.
Yes. And today is all about girlfriends. Fun friends.
Oh, is it like girlfriends?
Yeah, like homegirls.
Oh, okay.
What do you thought was
I didn't know if you were thinking like girlfriends, like
boyfriend, girlfriend?
yeah.
Oh, that's a good episode. Like our husband's exes?
Yeah.
Girl, don't make me curse. Okay? Don't make me curse.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, like your besties.
Gotcha.
Like just the relationships that you have with girls in your life.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a list of questions. Denisha is going to pick 1 through 4.
Okay.
And then she has not seen these questions, and I have not reflected on these questions. So, boom, here it goes. Denisha, go for it. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Pick 3. Oh no. Ah, dang it! You're gonna do that. My bad.
3, my lord.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, which celebrity would you want to be your BFF, and why? Thinking about it in just male celebrity, female celebrity.
Let's do male and female.
Okay, go for it.
So female celebrity, I would want. So the first person that popped in my head was Tracee Ellis Ross.
Oh gosh, I love her.
I know
And
she
I've
may be a
been
little
watching
bit-
Girlfriends too. I'm binging it. Love her.
I know she's a little bit older than me, but
She can still be a BFF.
yeah, I just like her energy. Just how. I don't think she's always been this way, because I think I've seen some things, but just how comfortable she is with herself now.
Definitely.
In another life, if I didn't have kids or anything, married or anything like that, I would be like Tracee Ellis Ross.
Yeah.
Like,
Boss babe, killing it.
Yeah. Doing her own
Single,
thing.
doing her thing.
Right.
Right. I don't know if she's single. She might not be. She might just be
I think she dates, but she's not like
committed.
with anybody.
Fully. Right.
I don't know her life, but I'm just saying.
I'm about to call her nice guy right now. She's actually going to be on the show
Right.
in 7 seconds. I wish I had a picture of Tracee Ellis Ross. Like, here she is.
So Tracee Ellis Ross, and then the other person that just popped in my head, and maybe because she's a little bit, now there's another one. Can you do like a girl squad?
Okay, actually that might be awesome. Because then I can add to your, because I would totally say Tracee Ellis for sure.
Because then I was going to say Zoe Kravitz.
Okay.
She's just like a little different. I just like her all her tattoos and just, but then also
she's
Rihanna.
super chill. I knew that I thought you were going to say Rihanna.
Yeah.
Because I would have said that too. But of course, I got to say Queen B. Like, y'all say, can you be my best friend? Because I got a little Beyonce, Jasmine, and Rene, and she's amazing, but Beyonce is like amazing.
See, I wasn't even thinking Beyonce.
Yeah, girl. Well, that's the first thing I thought of. Was like,
Really?
Beyonce. Yeah, definitely for a female. She is like an enterprise, right? Like, what does Jay-Z say? You know, like, I'm not a businessman, I'm the businessman. Like, I'm a business man. You know what I mean? Like, just her whole mantra. And then I love the way she's shifted herself from being like, you know, with Destiny's Child, and then when she's coming up on, oh, boy, you looking like a like what you see.
No, I love everything about her. I just, as far as like a, hey girl, I guess she doesn't really come off as that. She really comes off very creative and business.
That's what I was gonna say. Besides being super businessy and kind of like intimidating a little bit.
Yeah, besides, you know, Kelly and Michelle, like I feel like I don't see her with any like friends, like hanging out with the girls or whatever. Yeah. But then again, I don't. I think there's a lot. She has her own island. I think there's a lot that she doesn't like share. So. Yeah. But no, I definitely would like.
But I could see why you would say Rihanna, because Rihanna is all, you know, on a girls trip. She takes bae vacations, you know, vacations and stuff when she had a bae. Because she dumped that multimillionaire. I don't even know his name, but all I know is that he was a multimillionaire, and Rihanna was like, exactly. And so everybody was like, ha ha. Right. Yeah. So what about a male? Who would your male celebrity best friend? At first I was like, Michael B. Jordan. I said, okay, your best friend. Like, he's like a Michael to me. No. Just real. You know how girls always call like, oh, that's just my homeboy.
Right.
It's like, no, for real though.
Oh, okay, so I've been watching, speaking of Girlfriends, One-on-One.
Oh, One-on-One. I love Alexander.
I love One-on-One. So One-on-One and Parker's have been my favorites, and now that they're on Netflix, I'm like, yes. But what's her name? Brianna, I think.
Yeah, Brianna.
She has like a friend coming to visit her, and her name is Tracy. Okay. So she's like, oh, my friend Tracy. So the dad is like, okay, yeah, she can come for your birthday. And it's not, she like, Brianna doesn't say anything until, oh, this is Tracy. And he's like, Tracy is a boo.
Tracy is a boy.
Not a girl. And she's like, I know if I would have said it was a boy, you wouldn't let him come. Like,
absolutely.
Exactly. So I think of that. This is my friend. Mm-hmm. But Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, you're still singing? So back to the original, Michael B. Jordan.
No, who else? Like a friend, like this is my, probably has to be someone that would make me laugh all the time.
That's what I was thinking too. Kevin Hart for me. I think he would just be hilarious to be around. And I love to laugh and make people laugh, so I think that would be funny. And then I would
Smith.
Will Smith
he's a little older, but I think
too. Absolutely.
That friend that you go to for
a lot of stuff, not just not just comedy, like you said, advice, life. Yeah. Good choice. And that's hard too, because then you, again, like you said, you have to think about like the friend zone.
Strictly friends.
Don't be trying to across that line. Just friends.
Yeah.
So I like that. Will Smith, not Michael B. Jordan. I'm sorry, he can't be your bestie.
That's my bestie right there.
Right there. I like the way you do right there. Oh, Chingy.
No.
No.
Right.
My bad, Chingling. That's what they used to call him, Chingling.
Or is that
Chanel? Coco?
I feel like he did like that sometimes. Maybe not.
I don't know.
But I don't think I have any other. It'd have to be some comedian, I think.
To make you laugh.
A friend. Besides Will Smith. I mean, he's kind of a comedian, but.
Kevin Hart. Well, think about that squad that we just named. So we have Tracee Ellis Ross, Rihanna, Zoe Kravitz, Beyonce, Will Smith, Kevin Hart.
That's good.
And then us two to complete it all.
We fit well.
We fit right in.
But is there anybody? I was gonna say like this, because I feel like those are a lot of older. Besides Zoe Kravitz.
Girl, this new generation of celebrities, I can.
I was saying, is there any new?
Yeah, NBA young boy. Okay, I don't even know. I can't think of something that he has right now, so. Oh, right. Yeah, no, he can't be my friend. Zendaya's boss. Yeah, for sure. She definitely has some boss fave moves, for sure. But that's just, that's who we've grown up seeing, you know what I mean? Or like, we're kind of like grown up with them in a sense, thinking about like Beyonce, Rihanna, we kind of saw them when they were starting, and then,
Right.
So yeah, I think that's very appropriate for us to pick those kind of people. Because I mean, if you came out here and been like Black China,
Kim Kardashian, Chloe.
Okay.
I like Chloe Kardashian.
No comment. No, I don't have either a feeling either way.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. All right. So. All right. Pick
Number one.
Number one. Are there any girlfriendships that you regret leaving or not rekindling? Like, it could be like man, I knew I should have left this girl alone a long time ago, or man, we really had this connection and I regret not taking it further, like not keeping in touch with her. I regret not, you know what I mean? Like being there and around her, because I think that's important to reflect on.
Where I could have done more.
What you could have done more, or what you probably should have stopped yourself from doing too much. Like, man, I really do regret this person in my life because of what they were doing and how they were doing it,
Ooh, I don't know.
It's an interesting little dynamic there. And you can answer either one or both, because I kind of meshed them together.
Yeah.
So thinking about if there's anybody that you regret leaving, any girlfriend that you regret kind of leaving in your life for longer than she expired a long time ago, or somebody that you felt like, man, I really should have held on to her, and kind of thought about that more. And you don't have to say names, because they might be watching this video.
Right.
Ding, ding.
If you're watching this,
Yeah.
no, I don't.
Names
know
have changed for fictitious purposes, or what's that disclaimer at the
Rhyme
beginning
it
of
with
like.
another word.
So instead of Stephanie,
Lacey.
Lacey.
Just rhymes with.
Yeah.
No, I mean, there's one friendship that I wish was still a friendship.
Okay.
And maybe I don't know if I've done anything to cause it to fizzle.
Mm-hmm.
It just kind of, basically I got ghosted.
Okay.
And I'm like,
Hey, are we still free?
are we not talking?
Do you still like me?
Which I wish was still going because we were friends for a long time.
Right.
So it was like elementary school to high school and even till I got married and stuff, and then it just stops.
Right.
So, I mean, and what I maybe regret is spending a lot of time figuring out, like, why are we not friends? And like I feel like sometimes I've been wasting energy trying to figure out, like, why is she my friend? Like, what's going on?
Right.
And like reaching out and getting nothing in return. So I'm like, what did I do?
What did I do? Like,
Did I do this? Is it this?
Closure on that situation.
Right.
To try to see, like you said, like, is it something that I did, or is it something that you did that you didn't want me to know about?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, what is it? What is there?
Yeah, and then just like racking my brain, like things that would lead up to it. And I'm like, okay, was it this? Well, dang, did I not handle this right?
Right.
So just a lot of questions and confusion. So that friendship in particular, I wish we were still close friends. But then I also wish I didn't, because this has been like almost 10 years that we haven't talked.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm like,
I have a similar situation too.
so I'm better now, like I don't dwell on it as much, but every now and then I'll come back up and I'm like, man, I wonder why I'm not, like,
Right.
what did I do? Did I do that? Maybe I didn't do anything. And it's just like, I don't want to be a friend.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
And it's like, I'm not crying. I'm not crying. You're crying.
Cool. And then you go through like, well, I don't want to be a friend anyway. Like, if you can't talk to me.
And then do you really want friends like that?
Right.
You should be able to come to your friends with like the hard stuff, right? And like still be able to have that friendship.
Right.
And just kind of move on and transition into friends. So for me on my end, I did have a friendship that I felt like I kind of knew why it didn't continue.
Mm-hmm.
I think it had a lot to do with the other friends I was with, but I do remember just having like a great time with this chick. We were always, trying to do stuff together, and every time we would talk, it would be so much fun and just kind of like lively, and then I could say that I did something that she didn't like, because I do remember that. Mm-hmm. And then I felt like ever since then it was like a notch. Tick, 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 tick,
That you were doing something?
Yeah. And I was never able to come back from that. And, just being young and stupid, you know what I mean? And like thinking that you're grown. Sidebar. I remember when I was, in college and I had my own place and stuff, and I was paying like me and my roomie Shanta, we were paying like $300 a piece for this 2-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom townhouse. And I only worked Monday through Thursday, 20 hours a week. And girl, I thought I was grown.
Right.
Okay, like, oh, it's so hard out here. Right. Oh, I hate adulting. Girl, bye. Let me get that $300 rent.
Right?
Because the way this mortgage is set up, you know what I mean? It's crazy. Anyway, so I say that to say, like, back then, you know, you make dumb decisions, even though you think that you're grown. You have this like level of grownness about you, but you really haven't experienced anything yet. So the decisions that you make kind of shape you to be like this random person that you think. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
No, I mean I get that, and I think a lot of, especially the young friendships, is like just communicating.
Yes, absolutely.
Like you're not communicating, it's like fine, whatever,
whatever.
You thought this happened, or
right,
just a lot of communication or miscommunication, and you're not either mature enough or don't want to be mature enough to like, hey,
what's up? Exactly, and sit down, and then hopefully to be able to move on. And so,
speaking of that, have you watched Insecure?
Yes.
Did you watch the latest season?
I did. Molly and Issa.
Yes. So even like that kind of friendship, I'm like, they are just
they're
missing
each other. They keep cross-firing, and it's just completely missing.
Issa would be another friend.
Oh,
I love
gosh, yes, Issa. And Kelly, too.
Yes, Kelly's funny.
Yes, Issa
Amanda
and Kelly.
Seals?
Yes, Amanda Seals. Yes, not her role as Tiffany.
No.
Insecure. A shoe.
Actually, all of them, because even Molly, character, because Molly, what's her name?
Yvonne Orji.
Yes.
Yvonne Orji, she's great too. Yes, good job. Okay, yes. Beyonce, yes, you up there though. You were like top. I don't know, maybe I can scratch you. But yes, definitely the Insecure cast, for sure.
Okay, and so another random. So growing up seeing shows like Girlfriendsss, and even now watching like Insecure and stuff, I'm like, I've always wanted a group of girls that were always together and things like that. Like I do have my core friends, but since I've moved, or meeting new friends or whatever.
Right.
It's not like we're all together at the same time, or we all known each other for the long time.
Right, for a long time. Oh my gosh, I have to say that I have been blessed in that, because in college, I had my group of friends that like we were always together.
Yeah.
Whether it be like my sorority sisters or just my roommates, like we were it, and we would go, and everybody would know that. People look at us and be like, "Where's Shanta? Where's she? Where?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then in North Carolina, in my beginning of my adult life and like the start of my adult life, I had my North Carolina girls, and like we just were always there. We were always together, and we were always doing different things, and just getting together, like coming over to that, like how they do Joan, like that was my house. People coming in, nobody had a key to my place, which I wouldn't have minded a key to my place, but then again, I do like my space.
It's always been like one friend.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
I've never had like a group of friends.
Trina would say to me very often, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm doing something, I'm doing this with Jazz, I'm Liz, whatever. And she would say, I just wish I had that group of girls where I am.
Yeah.
And I did not know how much they meant to me until I left them and moved down to Florida to be with my husband, who is like my girlfriend. Even though he probably is like, okay.
I'm telling you everything.
Right. Yeah. So, but you're right. It's so good to have like a girl tribe. You know?
Right. Oh, God. But I have my people now.
Right. For sure.
You're part of my people.
I better
but
you're on this podcast with me. And I'm gonna be here for a long time. Actually, scratch that. This is the last episode I'll be co-hosting because I'm not part of the tribe. Just kidding.
So I have like my people. But yeah, just not to have like.
Yeah.
All right, just taking a quick break here to shout out the sponsor of this episode. Our sponsor is Rene. Y'all, Rene is a beautiful artist based out of North Carolina. She's a music teacher, boss babe, friend of the podcast. She has her own album out right now called Blue, which is available for digital download. I'll put the link in the comments below. Y'all go download that album, show some support. Now back to the episode.
All right, so next question.
So what was that?
That was 1.
1 and then 3? Mm-hmm. So 2.
What would describe your best day, girls' night? Like, what would that look like if we were able to get like that girl tribe that we were talking about, have your people come in for a day, like Saturday to a Sunday.
Right.
No kids, no husbands. What would that look like for you?
Well, I would say it would be
Girlfriends
similar.
are so important. I just have to keep saying that. Girlfriends are
It
so
would be
important.
very similar to the night we went to the pumpkin, the haunted house,
Oh my god.
and then my 30th birthday. Some kind of combination of those two, but maybe like some destination somewhere.
Right.
But so when we went to the haunted house, we went to the haunted house, and then we ate, and then we went dancing.
Yes, that was great.
So fun. And
Oh
then
my God.
for my birthday,
I was pregnant. That was my first time going out as a pregnant lady.
you're like, oh my God.
By the way,
Stop
I
never
ain't telling
drinking.
nobody else. Yeah, I ain't gonna drink.
And then for my birthday, it was kind of a whole weekend thing. Like Friday, we went and got like the shopping done, and then Saturday morning, I had to teach, but then we went and got tattoos, and then that night we got ready and dressed and everything. Then we went out dancing all night, and had a friend come in from Arkansas. She came just like for the birthday weekend. So I guess some kind of mixture of doing some activity together, whether that's tattoos or indoor skydiving or something fun, and then eating and dancing all night.
I totally second that motion.
Yeah.
Like everybody coming in together, you know, and like getting together early afternoon and then going out and doing an activity. Whether, like you said, whether it be tattoos. I don't have tattoos, so that's not gonna be the option for me.
You're not gonna ever get one?
I don't think so. Me and Ernie said we were gonna get one, pura vida, and because we went on our honeymoon in Costa Rica, and that just means like pure life, like live your pure life. Like just go
do it
for
like
it. We were thinking about it on our ring fingers. Yeah, but we were actually gonna get it done then. He's like, okay, well let me pause you. We ain't about to get no tattoos in no Costa Rica at no up underneath no banana leaf tree. You know what I mean? So
kids. Hold on. Pause.
Nope.
Anyway, continue. We'll try.
So maybe not tattoos, but like going like on a winery. You know, going to a winery. You know, going on
Like
a wine
something
tour.
new, like you've
yeah,
never done.
something that we. Oh, I've done that a couple times, a lot of times.
Well, I'm just saying, like sometimes.
I can't go to a winery.
I was just gonna say like some activity that no one's ever
Yeah,
done.
some kind of activity. I would love to do the indoor skydiving. I did that with my mom, and when I tell you she rocked it, like she was so calm and collected, and I was like freaking out in there. It was yes, and she was just flipping and like.
I want to do that.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. We did it for her 60th birthday actually, so that was fun.
Cool.
So yeah,
do real skydiving.
girl, bye. Absolutely not. Nope.
No?
And you know, I thought I was adventurous
Right.
when I was like younger, but now in my adult life, no. I'm not swimming with no sharks.
See, I need
don't know if I want
to
to do a dolphin.
I need
No.
to do more things because I think I've been waiting for too long. And then life happens and there's things that I cannot control. So I'm like, oh, one of these days I'm gonna do this. But I found myself like certain things like, oh, I'm kind of scared now. Like even roller coasters, those are fun at a point.
I just cannot do the really scary going up and just dropping you. Because
I do want to do like a boomerang thing where you like wind you back and then
can't do it.
yes,
I can't do it. I can't do it.
I can't do the straight up and down.
Yeah, those
tower things.
We ziplined in Costa Rica, and I was terrified of that. But that is easy breezy.
Yeah.
I would do it again, I think, but it wouldn't be something I'm like, oh, we gotta go ziplining. You know, and we were taught like 3,000 feet, like above the tree, above the rainforest canopy, and it was awesome. But really, it was trees.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, I couldn't see, and I didn't feel that drop, because that's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
Going up was worse for me. Getting on the elevator and like going up the little sky tram all the way, that was the worst part for me.
Yeah.
And I did scuba diving. I've done that twice. I don't think I want to do it again, because I feel like there is a shark. There is definitely a shark like circling me.
Did I show you that video where the guy, Marco sent it to me,
Where he went up underwater and there's a shark right there?
where he was like, oh, so pretty and tranquil, and then he turns and there's a shark.
Yeah, see, no, I can't do that. See, that, just thinking about that is just crazy. And I actually had a dream last week about being attacked by a shark. Like, all my friends, we were on this like boat, and then there was like this little clear thing that you can like walk out on, and then you can dive off of, and I decided to have on like a swimsuit with like a long red trail. And I was swimming through the water, and my trail was there, and I saw the shark, and I was like, he gonna get my trail. And so I tried to get off of it, and
That
like,
means something.
girl,
Me and my one friend.
what's going on right now?
Yeah.
With that red trail.
Because like me and my friend, we always talk about like, girl, I had this dream. Like, what does it mean? And like trying to figure out what the dream is.
Well, a shark ate me.
Yeah.
A shark bit me.
That's what it means.
So some kind of fun activity, going back to the girls' day, and then the most important thing I think out of a girls' night is the recap.
Yeah.
Me and my North Carolina girls would always go to this brunch spot and mimosas, brunch, and just recap.
Yeah.
You know, and even if we don't go out, it's like we're always at somebody's house. I'm always cooking breakfast. I'm happy to do it. I love cooking breakfast. You know, like we're always doing that, and then we're putting on music. We're recapping the night. We're dancing. We're laughing. We're just kind of sealing the weekend end. I think that is such an important idea. You gotta have a recap with some drinks.
Yes.
Okay, for sure. All right.
Okay.
Last question. Yes. So, what do you hope your girlfriends will remember you by? Your female friends. What do you hope what's their takeaway from the relationship with you? I guess I should ask.
I would like to think.
And this is a great way to.
Yeah. Maybe that. Hopefully that they can talk to me.
Right.
About whatever. Or
true.
That I'm available to talk. Like if you call me or text me or whatever, like, hey, I need to talk. Like, all right, let me move some things around and I'll call you. So maybe
what you do.
Yeah, as someone that is reliable and that they can talk to me about whatever.
Right.
But also as somebody that can and will give them advice.
Yeah.
Or tell them like,
girl, no. Remember when we were having that conversation with you and you're like, no, you can. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I can't. And you're like, yes, you can.
You can, but
yeah,
you choose not to.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So yeah, maybe someone that is going to, I don't know what the word is, but giving advice, but also like I'm gonna listen to you.
Right.
But I'm also gonna be like,
let me tell you how it really is.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't do that.
Right.
And then also just someone that is like adventurous or like a go-getter.
Go-getter. I was gonna say go-getter. Yeah. Are you saying is that term go-getter or goal?
I just said goal-getter.
Goal.
Okay.
I
think that it's go-getter.
I like goal-getter.
Yeah, because I have a goal that I'm like, all right,
go get it.
so I'm going to
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
That. What she said. Pardon? You're going to go do to whom? What? Right.
So I would say maybe those things.
Okay, dependable, reliable, goal getter.
Go-getter.
Okay. Yeah, I would totally agree with the dependable and the reliable. You know, I have a lot of nothing else. That's it. You're welcome.
About it. You're getting from me.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you how to live your life. No, I do have a lot of friends that come to me for advice and vice versa. You know, I'm always up for some advice, and I can take critiquing. So I think that's important, right? To just kind of I just want to be an authentic person. I want people to know that even in all my craziness, I'm authentic. I'm going to tell it how it is. And I want to give them a sense of just fun, you know, like I want, to bring happiness to people, because there's a lot of times where I may not be happy and it may not show, but I'm happy making you happy, So that's something that's always been in my personality for sure. And I remember my roommate from college, Shanta, one of my best friends, she would say, I was just going through college and I was studying and I was doing just the right things. And then I met Kelly, which is me, and it was just livened it up, kind of shook it up a little bit. And so I definitely want my girls to remember me for those moments, and for remember me for being just reliable and dependable and just like, damn, she was always her. That's something that my high school friend used to say, going through the years, like you haven't changed, like you're still you. Right. And I want people to remember that. Yeah. And I also want people to remember to scribe. I'm sorry. Not damn, that would have been so good. That would have been so good. Oh, scribe. Like write me a letter, y'all. Subscribe to this podcast. Damn, I was so excited about that. I didn't practice that at all. It went so good. Oh, I failed.
Failure.
podcast, Yellow Butterfly Podcast.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing this time with me. Oh, I'm so mad at that. Sandman,
Yes, we want people to subscribe to the YouTube page, follow Facebook and Instagram page, The
Yes.
Yellow Butterfly Podcast, because there's actually some other
There are some yellow
butterfly
butterflies.
things.
Yeah.
So The Yellow Butterfly Podcast.
Right.
And yes, this is another episode. We are slowly but surely, as you see, we got a different background. You know,
here.
we're trying to upgrade, trying to become super official in the podcast scene.
True.
You got to start somewhere.
True story.
So we are starting.
Here we
Okay.
are.
Do you want to donate some money
We'll take it.
to my podcast?
Right. To my life.
I'll put my cash app in. No, for real. If you want to, you know.
It's not like being a blessing to be a blessing so I can bless others.
Right.
I appreciate you. God
No,
bless
you
you.
know, there are some podcasts that do that. Like,
I don't think that's a bad thing.
people like, you know, I follow some people on Patreon, which is what I have like my online classes on. But they'll do their podcast on there as well. And it's basically their own little community.
Right.
And they will, like, hey, here's $20 or help you to get your studio set up or help you
That's
to get
awesome.
new mics and things like that.
Yeah.
So there are people that donate. So if you want to donate. We doing it. Working off a free 99 over here. But anyway, thank you guys so much
Thank
for
you.
watching the podcast. This is a good episode.
This was a great episode.
All right. Until next time.